Spread your wings and fly. Feet up off the ground. Give it one more try. Time to be free. Time to be free. Time to fly. Free. Fly free. Flying so free. Flying so free. Free to touch the sky. Heart is in my mouth and I can't think of a better way. My heart is in my mouth and I can't think of a better way to spend the day than with you here today. Here is light.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the Irish Furian. I am the Irish Furian. I'm a bit late with this stream, and as you can see the light is lower. It may be making the video a bit choppier, and I'm sorry about that if it is. It's looking that way right now as I live stream. I'm hoping that this is working okay. This is just to start and to show that I'm getting back into talking on live streams again. So to start with, this time round, I just want to talk on two levels about two different things. One level is about resets and how at the moment on YouTube there are a lot of channels talking about Tartaria and the narrative around Tartaria, a worldwide civilization that has been obfuscated, hidden from mainstream narrative. In fact, now that I think about it, the second topic that I'm going to talk about in this video is going to tie directly into that now that I think about it. I was going to say I think that the sudden propagation of channels talking about and showing the previous civilization, Tartaria, on YouTube, and that YouTube allows it, and the powers that be allow it, is happening because I believe we're going through a reset right now, and I think that they allow the evidence of previous resets to be shown as we're experiencing a current reset. That's what I believe. I'm going to show you these channels now. The second topic will be about a guy called J.T.Gatto. And J.T.Gatto is a teacher I think he's a teacher in universities. I could be wrong about that. I haven't really looked into him. I've only watched one or two of his videos and they're very interesting. But J.T.Gatto, in the video that I'm going to show, talks about how the standardization of education of children in the current era and up to the current era was about, had objectives, that there were certain objectives about making sure that the population was standardized in its approach and response to authority, like the police forces, that there is a subjugation to those forces in the teaching. He talks about 6 objectives of it. Now, I think this is the right video. If it's not, then I'm just going to introduce you to a video of the guy himself. So we'll get into that straight away. I'm still trying to remember how to use this software because I haven't used it for so long. Also too, because of the back, it's still at me a bit. I lose focus. I can't focus because I'm uncomfortable. So and I have a lot in my mind in relation to the person that I was helping, how I got the herniated disc into my spinal canal. I look at the clock and I think, is she have the carers come for at that time and all the rest, because I'm not where she is right now. So and so I have a lot going on, especially with physical discomfort. It pulls your focus and your consciousness away, Anyway, that's enough of my troubles. We'll talk on about, we'll say, the main is, okay, so we'll have a look at this. So this is, I hope I'm doing this right now. Yeah. Okay, so my lunch break is a channel. And I will just go into here. My lunch break is a channel where he talks about the previous civilization and the buildings of that civilization, which a lot of people, and star forts, you can see, is another one. Star forts, possibility of petrified stone giants. You have, we say, a lot of it is in plain sight. A lot of buildings that we would take for granted, which have now been reclaimed, and as we say, governmental buildings or religious buildings, are these Tartarian buildings. So we oftentimes think that they were just built in Greco-Roman style and all the rest of it, but that can also be a cover for this narrative. There are many obfuscations of the narrative. And these, so my lunch break is a good channel, a good starter channel with this stuff. What I would say to you about this stuff is Jared Boosters is another one. So I'll go to his videos here, and I just want to check on OBS that I'm looking at the right. Yeah. Okay. So if we look at the videos of Jared Boosters, you can see that there's a lot on the same thing. Two or three of the parallel narratives that go with Tartaria and Grand Tartaria is the mud flood, orphan trains, and antiquated technology, previous technology from this civilization. So if we look along, we can see there's a lot of videos to delve into that. Okay. Who else? My lunch break, Jared Boosters. Oh yes, and I wanted to show you Lucius Aurelia. So it's a bit slow in loading up there, so forgive me for that. I'm on a mobile network here. So as you can see, he has a lot of them as well. Very good. I'm just giving you a browse through there really quickly, just so that, and he talks about a lot of movies which kind of in a hidden way refer back to this previous civilization. There in that one, that's quite good. The Old World and Tartaria in movies, legends. So that's a good channel too. I would definitely recommend you checking it out. So I just want to check. I'm on my browser here. Okay. Yep. So the guy I was telling you about, J.T.Gatto, he has a channel, and I'm always very wary when somebody has a channel and they're not deplatformed. I think that there is something going on. There's always, YouTube is very careful. Like my channel is heavily shadow banned, though they allow it. I seem to have a funny relationship with the trolls and with the powers that be. They allow my channel, but they don't allow it to blossom. They don't allow it to be prolific. Whereas you will see with a lot of so-called ethnically and racially interested channels, speaking from an Irish perspective, they are heavily subverted and heavily shadow banned, whereas other ones you'll notice get promoted. So that's a very interesting tell right there. So J.T.Gatto, we'll just have a quick, now I don't know if you'll be able to hear him talk, but this is let me see, I thought I had, oh yeah, the 6 purpose, here we are. So the 6 purposes of schooling is one of his videos. And I'll just do a quick browse through, and I need to turn on the desktop audio for this here. I turn it off when I'm playing the music, and hopefully you can hear it. So we'll go through it here.
Sensible orders to,
I think
that if you really want to know
Now-
what school is about, you need to pick up the book that I'm referring to here, Principles of Secondary Education. 2 years it took me to find a copy of the book, 750 pages, tiny print, and as dull as your imagination can conceive.
Like, I don't want to get a strike for putting up somebody else's material. So Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this guy is talking about the six purposes of schooling. These are the six purposes which um, basically for the indoctrination of young human beings to become to lose their ability to discern, to tell what is true, to become good workers, and to have their places within society, their strata solidified by each other's strata within that system. It's very interesting stuff, incredibly interesting. So I'm just going to leave it there. That's all I want to talk about. Okay, so I'll take care, and I'll be back with more in-depth talking about these subjects and other subjects as well. I know I've still got to talk about the manufacturing of consent with Edward Bernays and all that, and I know I've said that many times, but I will be back with those. Okay, take care. Bye.
Ground, give me one more try.